How's it going, everybody? My name is Keaton Wyszynski, and I will be talking to you about music and how it can help your mental and physical health. Music is a powerful tool that not only shapes us as people, but shapes how we view the world and can also help with physical and mental ailments. You're having a bad day, playing some music, and that one song comes on, and your mood, may have been bad, but then that song comes on, and your mood just does a complete 180 and you feel a lot better. Well, there's actually a lot of study behind the effects of music that it can have on your mental state. Personally, I deal with ADHD and anxiety, and so a lot of music can help me stay focused. If I get into a bad mood, it can completely shift how I go about my day. Musicians are the face of the music. They write it, they perform it, everything like that. But even though they may seem like larger than life people, they are still humans and they do deal with mental health struggles. In a study done of about 1,500 different musicians, about 73% of them have mental health struggles. One artist that's pretty outspoken on his mental health journey is Kendrick Lamar, who's an American rapper and songwriter. Specifically, I'm talking about his 5th studio album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, which is an album encompassing his personal travel through therapy, self-reflection, and growth as a person. And personally, anytime I'm having a struggling day where I am doubting myself or feel like I'm backtracking, I put on that album to remind me how far I've come from when I started with my mental health journey. But it's more than just listening to music. Playing music can also help out a lot with that. In another article I read, there was an ex-Congress woman named Gabby Giffords who was unfortunately shot in the head, and she lost her ability to speak and walk. And along with speech therapy and physical therapy, she tried to relearn the French horn, which she learned in high school. And that helped kind of piece together parts of her brain that may not have been able to connect through just those normal means. So playing instruments can help. You see people getting brain surgery and they get told to play guitar or play the violin. So music has a very interesting connection between our brain and being able to do that. But something that may be a bit more personal is our own mental health and how music can help with that. There's been a lot of research done, and there's a whole subcategory of therapy called musical therapy, where you can play or listen to music in different types of scenarios. We sing to babies when they're crying to help calm them down. I personally, if I'm in a stressful situation or I need to focus on something, I put on the Minecraft playlist because that's very calming, relaxing music and takes me back to an easier time in my life. And a lot of people with Alzheimer's, music can have a bit of a connection to them. So even though they may have forgotten most other things, if you put on that song that they really enjoyed, they'll know word for word how to sing it. So music has a very, very interesting way in how it can connect with our brains. But mental health and music is a broad spectrum, so I couldn't really cover every single aspect of it because music's different for everybody and mental health is different for everybody. So if you're ever having a bad day, put on that album, put on that song that makes you feel good, and try to focus on how it makes you feel. Yeah, that's my speech.